My name is Thando. Most people call me Thando for short. I am a video journalist for Garten Verslag, Cakenet Verslag. I've been doing that job for the past 2 years. Prior to that, I was with ENCA as a camera operator still, ENG camera operator. And I did that for 10 years. So all in all, I've been telling stories visually for the past 12 years. I love stories and I love telling stories. Funny enough, I didn't intend on being on the technical side of telling stories. I really was adamant that I was probably going to be writing scripts. But as fate would have it, I found myself on an internship program at ENCA. And yeah, I just stuck and I've been doing that ever since. Oh, my worst thing. Just people trying to exert fake law and authority over us. I think of just security guards everywhere. It's like you're trying to get a shot for something. I cannot tell you how many times you have to be fighting with, particularly men. Like tall men who, first of all, look at you and they're like, what is this girl doing here? And then they want to assert their power over you. And it's like, listen, I am a South African citizen. I pay tax here. And so I have a right to be here. If I'm not trespassing, I should be able to do this, but it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, so just like constantly hitting those walls and having to break them because no one cares. You have to come back to the base with a story. So just that on a daily basis is really, really tough because it's a tough job. It's not an easy job, especially seeing as how it's very much male dominated. I always say do the work, and with that comes experience, it comes expertise, comes your work preceding you and telling people about you before you even get into a space. First of all, I'm sorry that it sucks, and I'm sorry that we have to work twice as hard to prove that we belong here, to prove that we belong in the rooms that we walk into. The best advice I've ever heard is from Shonda Rhimes, and she said, you belong in every room that you step into, even when you feel like you don't. You're there for a reason, you're supposed to be there. And I try to walk with that. It's not a chip in my shoulder necessarily, but it just makes me sit up straight a little more. Because really a lot of the time it's just, sometimes you just gotta be confident and talk the talk and walk the walk. Meanwhile, you are shaking in your boots. But do it while you're scared, do it while you're shaking. Just do the work.